All right, we're going to push on. I just took a second there to stop because I took a look at the clock here and I needed to get those first two parts of the video completed so that I could upload them for our learning today. But now that those are processing, I always do my videos here on my Mac computer using the programs that are part of the computer, and then I transfer them onto YouTube and then put them on our VIU Learns page through the YouTube function. And one of the limitations of YouTube is the videos can't be longer than 14 minutes. So when I see that the timing is running short, I have to stop in order to upload that first set of videos now. So we'll push on here. So we're trying to complete our first main body paragraph. And you can see we've already got two citations in the paragraph. Now we're going to have to start talk. We've kind of set up what Santiago's character, some of his core features are his courage and his willingness to learn. But we've also identified one of the kind of shortcomings is that he doesn't yet have the ability to, or like a kind of intuition to read people. And this is a skill that develops in him through the course of the book. So let's see where we are here. This shows that Santiago, although eager and brave, that's a scoopable phrase right there, is lacking in worldly experience. Good. But he soon is lacking world experience and thus has a hard time reading other people. But he soon learns a harsh lesson from having his money stolen. It is through his loss and the despair he feels that Santiago is forced to slow down and start listening to the ebb and flow of life. Once he is stuck in Tangiers, he begins listening to his gut. So now I'm referring to my notes again. And now I'm opening my book again and going to the page number from my notes. Still fighting off a little bit of a cold here. You can hear I've got the sniffles, but we soldier on, we press on, right? So that's where our citation should actually end, and then this is again our citation sentence, right? Good. So now you'll notice that what I've done at the end here, this is actually quite a useful strategy to look at. So I finished my third triad and I used integral citation for this one. And generally speaking, the ratio of non-integral to integral, I think it should be 2 to 1. That's just generally seems like a natural kind of ratio. Non-integral citations are more common in writing in essays than integral citations are. Good, so let's look at what we've done here. We've got our analysis. Although he thought that he had been forced off his pass by the thief, comma, he truly needed that time to learn these things for his continued journey. So that's my analysis. Now we're moving into the final transitional piece that will finish up the main body paragraph, but also you'll notice I use a strategy to project forward to what the next main topic will be. He has learned to listen to the flow of life, and this skill will be valuable in the next step of his journey. So that's kind of a wrap up there, and now I'm going to project forward. However, he will also need to utilize his new vision to interpret the omens correctly if he is to succeed. So we can tell automatically that the next main body paragraph topic will be omens. And if we just jump back very quickly, that lines up perfectly with what I've set up here. So first I talk about character development. That's the paragraph I've just written. Tomorrow I will be writing the paragraph about omens. And then finally we'll look at the idea of achieving potential. Okay, so finally let's just take a look at the word count in that paragraph. See what we ended up with. 401. Okay, so it's a little bit of a long paragraph. Yours might be a little bit shorter than that, but remember, if you only had 2 triads of support, your paragraph would be probably around 300 words, right? So totally okay to have 2 citations, 2 triads of support, or you can go for 3, like I've done in this example paragraph here. Now we know this is not perfect, right? Even if we look back, you can see that there were even some spelling mistakes, right, at the beginning here. Now, even if you don't catch those in the moment while you're writing, I don't recommend slowing down too much. If you're writing and you're kind of flowing through the moment and getting ideas down, getting sentences down, don't stop. Keep pushing, keep writing, and then while you're doing your soak time, and then come back with your fresh eyes, you should catch those mistakes on your own. But again, if you're able to finish this main body paragraph today, and if you finished your introduction, send those paragraphs through to me, and I will put my eyes on them and add some comments and guiding feedback to help you with your revision process. Okay, so we've already written 2 of the 5 paragraphs we need. Tomorrow we'll look at main body paragraph number 2.